Nutrition, Respiration, Growth and Development in Plants and Animals by Onyedovsky.
Hey there, I'm an alien. Just popped by Earth and saw some life happening here. I'm gonna check out what's going on. Okay, we are alien, animal, plant, and animal who's just listening to them. Yes, eating is a way to get nutrition. What are you having?
My nutrition is heterotrophic, means I can't make my own food, so I rely on other organisms for nutrition.
My nutrition is autotrophic, it means I make my own food using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide through photosynthesis.
So what are the nutrients contained in the food you eat?
As an animal, my food contains many nutrients, including carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, dietary fiber, and water.
As a plant, my food contain macronutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, sulfur, etc., and also micronutrients like iron, boron, chlorine, manganese, zinc, copper, etc.
I think that you both need glucose for chemical energy, right?
Yes, as an animal I obtain glucose by breaking down carbohydrates, like starch and sugar, I eat. Just like breaking cashew nut shell to obtain the cashew nut. But let me tell you a secret. I can produce small amounts of glucose through a process called gluconeogenesis, primarily in the liver, when needed during fasting states by converting certain non-carbohydrate molecules like amino acids into glucose.
Well, as a plant I use photosynthesis to convert sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water into glucose and oxygen. That's how I obtain glucose.
Okay. I understand about carbohydrates that's used for obtaining glucose. What about other nutrients?
Well, besides carbohydrates, I require nutrients like protein, fats, lipids, vitamins, minerals, and water to function properly.
I already spoke of micronutrients and macronutrients. Do you want to know more? Our friend will tell about it.
Okay, let me explain the nutrients needed for animals. Protein is essential for building and repairing tissues, muscles, and enzymes. Also, it provides energy, structure, and support for cells, tissues, and organs. Fats or lipids provide long-term energy storage, insulate organs, and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins. Vitamins are organic compounds needed in small amounts for various bodily functions like immune system support and metabolism. Minerals are inorganic elements like calcium, phosphorus, and sodium that are crucial for bone health, nerve function, and fluid balance. Water is necessary for all bodily processes, including digestion and temperature regulation. For plants, I will tell about major nutrients. Nitrogen promotes leafy growth and is a key part of photosynthesis. Phosphorus promotes root development and flowering, and is essential for DNA and RNA formation. Potassium promotes disease resistance, sturdy stems, and faster growth. Calcium promotes strong cells and root growth, and is a key part of plant cell walls. Magnesium is a key part of chlorophyll, the green pigment in plants, and is essential for photosynthesis. Sulfur promotes healthy roots and is a key part of amino acids, vitamins, and protein disulfide bonds. Something more about animal nutrients. Proteins are made of amino acids. Minerals can be macrominerals and trace minerals. Fats can be saturated or unsaturated. Vitamins can be water-soluble or fat-soluble. Sources of proteins can be from meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, and legumes. Fat sources are animal fats, fish oils, vegetable oils, and nuts. You can read about the sources of minerals for animal nutrition. Also, vitamin A is important for vision and immune function. Vitamin D is essential for bone health and calcium absorption. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant and supports immune function. Vitamin K is important for blood clotting and bone metabolism.
Now I want to know more about respiration and your growth and development.
Energy, ATP, is essential for all life functions, including respiration, growth and development. Adenosine triphosphate, ATP, is generated in animals through cellular respiration, which occurs in the mitochondria of animal cells.
Plants produce ATP through cellular respiration and photosynthesis.
Okay. I understand that you both undergo cellular respiration, where you use oxygen to break down glucose, sugar, to produce energy or ATP, and carbon dioxide is released as a waste product.
Yes, the primary goal of cellular respiration is to produce ATP, which is used to power cellular processes like muscle contraction, active transport, and protein synthesis.
Plants produce ATP through cellular respiration and photosynthesis. We do release carbon dioxide during respiration, but also absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere during photosynthesis. Our friend will explain a bit more about the process.
Cellular respiration in plants. Respiration takes place in mitochondria of plant cells. There are two types of respiration: aerobic respiration, which requires oxygen, and anaerobic respiration, which does not require oxygen. Oxygen is taken in, and carbon dioxide is released through stomata in leaves, lenticels in stems, root hairs in roots. During the day, respiration occurs alongside photosynthesis, but photosynthesis dominates. At night, only respiration occurs as photosynthesis stops. Respiration provides energy, ATP, for growth, cell division, nutrient uptake, repair, and other metabolic activities. Cellular respiration and photosynthesis in plants. Cellular respiration takes place in the mitochondria. Breaks down glucose into water and oxygen. Produces up to 36 to 38 ATP molecules per glucose molecule. Has three stages: glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and oxidative phosphorylation. Photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast. Uses light energy to produce ATP and NADPH. Produces ATP through photophosphorylation. Animal respiration. Aerobic respiration, which requires oxygen and produces carbon dioxide, water, and a large amount of ATP. Anaerobic respiration occurs in the absence of oxygen. Organs involved. Simple diffusion in unicellular organisms, example, amoeba. Specialized respiratory structures in multicellular organisms. Gills, aquatic animals, example, fish. Lungs, mammals, birds, reptiles. Tracheal system, insects. Mechanism of breathing, in humans. Inhalation, diaphragm contracts, thoracic cavity expands, air is drawn in. Exhalation, diaphragm relaxes, thoracic cavity reduces, air is expelled. Animal respiration. Gas exchange. Occurs in specialized structures like alveoli in lungs or gills. Oxygen diffuses into blood, and carbon dioxide diffuses out. Transport of gases. Oxygen, transported bound to hemoglobin in red blood cells as oxyhemoglobin. Carbon dioxide is also transported in three forms. Respiratory disorders. Common issues include asthma, emphysema, and occupational lung diseases. Regulation of respiration. Controlled by the respiratory center in the brainstem, medulla oblongata, and pons. Chemoreceptors detect changes in blood carbon dioxide, O2, and pH levels. Energy production. The primary purpose of respiration is to produce ATP, which powers cellular processes like movement, digestion, and reproduction.
I want to know about growth and development also.
The growth and development of animals include cell division, differentiation, tissue and organ formation, and maturation, enabling them to progress from embryos to fully functional adults.
The growth and development of a plant involve processes such as germination, cell division, elongation, and differentiation, leading to the formation of roots, stems, leaves, and flowers. Our friend will explain about it more.
Plant growth and development. 1. Seed germination. The seed absorbs water and swells. The seed coat breaks open, and the embryo begins to grow. The radicle, root, emerges first, followed by the shoot. 2. Cell division. Cells in the growing regions, like the root and shoot tips, divide rapidly in the meristems. This creates new cells for growth. 3. Cell elongation. Newly formed cells grow longer by absorbing water and expanding. This increases the length of roots and shoots. 4. Cell differentiation. Cells specialize into different types, example, root cells, leaf cells, or vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. These specialized cells form the structures needed for the plant to function, such as roots for water absorption and leaves for photosynthesis. Animal growth and development. 1. Cell division. Mitosis, process where a single cell divides to produce two identical daughter cells, essential for growth and repair. Meiosis, specialized form of division that produces gametes, sperm and eggs, with half the number of chromosomes. 2. Differentiation. Definition, the process by which unspecialized cells, like stem cells, develop into specialized cells with distinct functions, like muscle cells, nerve cells, etc. Factors influencing differentiation: genetic information, environmental signals, and chemical cues. 3. Tissue formation. Types of tissues. Epithelial tissue covers body surfaces and lines cavities. Connective tissue supports and binds other tissues, like bone, blood, and fat. Muscle tissue, responsible for movement, skeletal, cardiac, and smooth muscle. Nervous tissue transmits signals and processes information. Formation, specialized cells group together to form tissues. 4. Organ formation. Definition, different tissues combine to form organs, like the heart, lungs, etc. Functionality, each organ has a specific function and works as part of an organ system, like the circulatory system. 5. Maturation. Growth and development. As organisms grow, cells continue to divide and differentiate, leading to the maturation of organs and systems. Homeostasis. Mature organs maintain internal stability and function efficiently.
Wow, thanks for all the knowledge.
You're very welcome.
Anytime, if you have more questions.
Thank you for watching.